Here's your Storm Tracker weather forecast with Chief Forecaster Bob McGuire.
That's right, and good evening, everybody. We're going to start off tonight with a couple of pictures. This one from Ryan Spooner. This was from Billings Heights from last Tuesday after we had some thunderstorms move through. Kind of a cool-looking picture there. And this one from Grant and Tina Wittenberg. This was in Lockwood, a lightning strike there. That one actually happened on Monday night when it had some big storms moving through. Here's the way it looks at Billings right now. Tonight, though, not a bad night at all. Look at that clear skies, 77 degrees. Just a great night out there. Our high today actually was pretty nice, 86 degrees, very close to our normal of 87. The record was 107 back in 2002. A couple of days later, we would break that record and actually go to 108 for the all-time record high in the Billings area, July 14th, 2002. No precipitation to talk about today, so we're way below normal for the month, still way ahead of normal for the year at 1441, only need to be at 854. And you'll see here our current temps still into the 60s and 70s out in the west, 65 right now over at Bozeman, 68 at Livingston. Here across the High Line, still into the 70s. Not bad, though. Still at 80 degrees over Portland, but I should say at Warland. Let me show you our reported highs for the day. No, they did not move Portland last night. They were 93 over at Warland today. We're into the 90s over at Glasgow. Same thing at Havre. Helena was 90 degrees today. Of course, here in Billings, we were 86, 88 over at Miles City. Glendive topped out at 89 today. And as you'll see, our thunderstorm outlook still shows a slight threat of an isolated shower in the southeastern corner of the state tonight. But as you see on the Doppler radar, we had some thunderstorms move through here, but they have since moved out of the area. Now they're just kind of all fizzled out and not much going on now. Looking at clearing skies at the moment. So here's what happened tonight. We had all that monsoon moisture make its way through the four corner states, got up to Wyoming, and then it hung a hard right, moved in towards the Dakotas, continues to make its way in towards the Midwest. And also had another batch moving into Arizona, but instead of coming our way tonight, you notice it started moving out towards California and going away. So what we had was just kind of a quiet night for us. And so here's what you'll see. For us, we had that nice little cold front move through a couple of days ago. Continues to push a little bit farther south, keep a lot of the storms away from us. Then tomorrow, here comes a new warm front. That'll start warming things up across all of Montana tomorrow, and even into eastern Montana. We'll get up into the 80s and 90s there. High pressure continues to move in, and then by Saturday night, here comes a new cold front. It'll bring us some cooler temperatures over the weekend and maybe some spotty rain showers as that cold front passes on through. So tonight our temps will cool back down to the 40s and 50s out in the west. Some 50s and 60s back here in the east tonight. Billings will be about 62, 64 over Miles City. Sydney about 60 degrees tomorrow. Look at the 90s jumping right back up, 96 over at Hardin, 93 in Billings, Roundup, 94 degrees, Miles City 93 in the far west. Also into the 90s out there tomorrow. Mostly sunny skies from one side of the state to the other. So tonight in Billings, it'll be 73 with clear skies at midnight, sunny in the morning, and 63 back up to 93 by 6 p.m. And then as you take a look at our Relay for Life forecast, 93 on 6 p.m. and then cooling all the way down to 80 degrees by the time 11 o'clock gets here. Next 7 days, it'll be 93 on Friday, 91 Saturday. Cold front moves through that night, cools us down to 78, and then back to the 80s and 90s as we go into the middle part of next week. Let's go back to the desk.